Hey all, I'm back. We are going to do a fairly quick video because I don't have a lot of time. I changed venues. We'll see if this venue is any better. I started feeling kind of cramped in the schoolroom, and this feels a little bit more comfortable, I think. So we'll see. If you have strong opinions about where I'm shooting these videos, please do let me know. We are going to do a very quick review of the second declension. I want to review the masculine neuter. I want to review the ER and the US ending masculines, just really quickly go over the homework. And then we are going to hit third conjugation. We've done first, we've done second, we're going to hit third. In the next video, I'm hoping to hit third declension, at which point you will understand why I push learning your genitive singular so hard. So let's do a really quick review. Second declension. Remember that your second declensions are masculine and neuter, okay? So, oh boy, this marker's gonna give me a run for my money. Okay, so second declension. We're going to do masculine over here, and we're going to do neuter over here. And I'm going to start with the US ending masculine, and then I'll do the neuter, and then we'll go back to masculine, and we'll do an ER masculine, okay? And we'll hit that homework that I gave you if you did it, which I hope you did, because it's helpful. All right, so nominative, genitive, dative, accusative, ablative. So here's a new US ending second declension word that you can use. We're going to do a short one because who wants to write out long words if we don't need to right now? Deus, Dei. You might actually already know this one. It's the word for God. Okay. The Romans were insanely paranoid people. They had a god for everything. In fact, they had gods just to be sure. They would create a god for anything that they might have forgotten. Okay. They had a pantheon that it was mind-boggling. They had family gods. They had gods that were supposed to protect your family in particular. They had gods for good weather, fertility. They had gods for everything. Winning wars. The pantheon that you learn about, you know, Zeus and all those guys, it doesn't even scratch the surface of their pantheon of gods. The list is incredible, how many variations they had to create in order to cover all their bases, because they thought that if you didn't honor a particular god, then something was going to go wrong in your life. And so if they didn't have a god for something and they were worried about it, they'd create a god for that. So anyway, a little paranoid, but gotta love them. So we find our stem by taking the I off, okay? So our stem is DE, day, okay? And we're gonna add our second declension endings. Okay, I'm gonna erase that because it's gonna be in the way otherwise. So nominative singular, we already know because it's given to us. I have actually had students who wrote down the nominative singular and genitive singular incorrectly because they didn't pay attention to the information that was given to them. So use the freebies, use them, they're there. Take advantage. Dei, if you recall, our dative singular ending is O. And then we go to deum, deo, if we want to do gods in the plural, dei, deorum. Remember we had aurum in first declension, now we have aurum. And then we have deis, deos, as opposed to os from first declension, deis. Okay? So this is your word for God, and it's the same principles that we talked about last time. Okay, we're going to do the neuter. Remember my 2 neuter rules. Since my kids were descending upon me, I'm going to repeat them because my kids were all over that camera. They really like seeing themselves on the camera. Okay, so our 2 neuter rules are the nominative and the accusative are always the same. And in the plural, the nominative and accusative end in A. Okay? Those are your neuter rules. It works for every declension that has a neuter, okay? So keep that in mind, all right? It also works for neuter adjectives. So, and we're going to talk about those. So, those are your 2 neuter rules. Keep those in mind. Remember them. They are your friends. They make 4 of your slots really easy to fill in. If you know one, then you know the other. And if you can remember that your nominative and accusative plurals end in A, then you have 4 out of the 10 slots taken care of. Okay? All right, so here we go. Nominative. Let's do, we did war last time. Let's do a related word. Yeah. Proilium. Okay. This is the word for battle. Not a war, but a battle. Okay. And there is a difference, in case you're wondering. All right, so nominative, genitive, dative, accusative, ablative. All right, here we go. We're going to find our stem by taking off one of the I's. Okay, so our stem is proili with one I. Okay, so we have proilium, proilii. Yes, there are 2 I's. Do not let that throw you off. Proilio, proilium. Look at this. Nominative and accusative are the same ending. Okay, yay. And proilio. And then we have, anybody want to help me out? Proili, nominative and accusative plural always end in, I hope you said A. If you didn't, tisk tisk. Proilia. Proiliorum. Proiliis. Proilia. Again, A. A. Okay. And proiliis. All right. So, second declension. Okay. These are US ending masculines. This is your neuter. The neuter only has one set of endings, if you will. There's no ER ending neuters or anything like that, at least not to my knowledge. There might be some weird second declension neuter that I'm not aware of out there, but if I'm not aware of it, then it's probably not that prevalent. So there you have it. Let's do the ER endings in the masculine. And let's do the word for teacher. Okay, this is your word for teacher. Okay, we get words like magistrate. Notice